Comics. Yo, what's poppin', my VV OGs, my Omi homies, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another VV drop strategy video. Let's get it. Alright guys, so yeah man, the moment is finally here. The moment we've been waiting for. Digital comics are going to be hitting the VV platform this week. Actually, in a day from now. So yeah, my cat's excited too. But anyway, I think this is huge. I was never a comic guy before, but I think VV is going to convert me into a comic guy. I can't wait to see how these look. They're going to be fully readable. We're going to be getting 3 comics this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, blind box style. This is huge. I mean, especially if Marvel's going to be tweeting about it, I think this is going to get a lot of exposure, and it's going to bring a whole different audience to NFTs in the VV platform that hasn't even, heard of VV yet. So we're going to get into that. So without further ado, we're just going to read the Medium article, and I'm going to give you my strategy after that. So let's just breeze into it. Marvel Digital Comics. Marvel's first ever limited edition digital comics drop on August 19th, 20th, and 21st at 8 a.m. PT, only on the VV iOS and Android app. The first offering in VV's digital comic range kicks off with a bang, offering Marvel's earliest and in some cases most rare comic books, starting with the original, the OG, the foundation on which all other Marvel comics followed. Marvel Comics issue number 1. This is followed by Journey into Mystery, issue number 85, which is the first appearance of Loki. And to round out this week's comic drop is another must-have classic for any comic lover, Fantastic Four, issue number 1. Marvel Comics issue number 1. The first Marvel comic ever. The one that started it all in 1939. The Marvel Universe's Big Bang is in these pages, and it kicks off with an explosion as the android Human Torch, in his first appearance, collides with Namor the Submariner, also his first appearance. This is the first comic book ever published by Marvel, then known as Timely Comics. So, the drop date is August 19th for this one, 2021 of course. The list price is $7. The license is Marvel. Published in 1939, there will be 5 cover variants with a total of 60,000 editions. We'll have the classic cover, the common, for 48,000 editions, the vintage variant, uncommon, 6,000 editions, the hero variant, rare, 3,000 editions, the vibranium variant, ultra rare, 2,400 editions, and the true believer variant, secret rare, for 600 editions. I'm actually not sure which is which, but we'll find out later. So before we move on with the article, the Medium article, I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to take a quick, deeper dive into the Marvel issue number 1 to see what makes it valuable. So there are around 100 copies of Marvel comic issue number 1 known to still exist, but no other issue has ever been graded as high as 9.4. This is a historic copy of a historic comic book. Heritage Auctions, Senior Vice President said. What is Marvel Comics issue number 1 worth in 2021? The mint condition value of a Marvel Comics issue number 1 is $1,260,000. This value is based on the highest CGC rated copy to sell at auction, 9.4 NM from the Windy City pedigree that sold in November 2019. A 9.0 listed as a pay copy has a February 2010 value of $227,000. A 6.0 from the Twilight pedigree has a December 2012 or 2017 value of $215,000. And an unrestored 4.0 has an August 2015 value of $68,000. Why is this comic book valuable? Marvel Comics issue number 1, published by Timely Comics in November 1939, marks the first in a long line of superheroes that will win our hearts. Meet Kazar, Human Torch, Masked Raider, and Submariner. Jungle Jungle Terror, and more in this action-packed Marvel/timely introduction. Back to the Medium article. Journey into Mystery, issue number 85. The first appearance of Loki, the god of mischief. Never before has the mighty Thor faced a foe as dangerous as his brother Loki. The Thor family expands with the first appearances of Asgard, Loki, and Heimdall in this milestone issue. When Loki travels to Earth, the trickster god will stop at nothing to get revenge on his hated brother, Thor, including unleashing his magic on the helpless mortals. This will be dropped on August 20th, 2021. The list price is $7. Licensed Marvel. Published in 1952. 5 cover variants. Total editions, 50,000. There's the classic cover, common, 40,000 editions. Vintage variant, uncommon, 5,000 editions. Hero variant, rare, 2,500 editions. The Vibranium variant, ultra rare, 2,000 editions. And the True Believer variant, secret rare, 500 editions. Last but definitely not least is the Fantastic Four, issue number 1. The first appearance of the Fantastic Four, the comic that redefined superhero comics and introduced the Fantastic Four to the world. The Fantastic Four spring into action as a team for the very first time. Mr. Fantastic, Thing, the Human Torch, and the Invisible Woman are heroes transformed and gifted with extraordinary powers after being exposed to cosmic radiation in an experimental spaceflight. But will they learn how to control their newfound powers enough to stop the fury of the Mole Man? The ripple effects of this single issue continue to influence comics books to this day. This one will be dropping August 21st, 2021. List price $7. Licensed Marvel. Published 1961. 5 cover variants. 60,000 total editions. We got the classic cover, common, 48,000. Vintage variant, uncommon, 6,000. Hero variant, rare, 3,000. Vibranium variant, ultra rare, 2,400. And True Believer variant, secret rare, 600 editions. Now let's get into the strategy portion, shall we? Alright, so my strategy. This is just my strategy here. You know, I'm just sharing it. You can do whatever you want, but my strategy is fairly simple, and that's to try to get as many of these as I can before they sell out. This is Marvel Comics issue number 1. As you've seen in the information that I shared, that there's only about 100 known issues that still exists. You see the prices of the 9.4 graded issues. VV and Marvel is providing this comic for a lot more people now, and it's readable as well. And yeah, this is going to be the blind box drop. As you've seen with last week's drop, we should know how it goes by now. So I'm thinking that was like a what am I trying to say? I think that was like a practice run or a trial run or whatever. And now that we know how it goes, now we're gonna get it in comic format. And that one sold out in 15 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And there were 93,000 total editions. So let's see. There are 60,000 editions here, and the price is half of what the Marvel Mighties was. So I think it's safe to assume that these will sell out in 7 minutes or less. And it's digital comics brought to you by Marvel, so it might sell out in 5 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. So we're not going to have time to lollygag and wait for that green truck. If you intend on getting any of these comics, I suggest you spam that buy now button and hope you can get at least 10 or 5 to 10 or however many you're going to get. So the True Believer variant is a secret rare, and there's only 600 editions. This is the lowest edition size that we've seen in a drop since ever, basically. Since I've been here, I've never seen an edition size of 600. So that's going to be super valuable in my opinion. And I mean, there's nothing you can do but hope and pray that you get it. You know, you're just pressing the button and hoping that you see that cover variant in your collection when it's time to check. The ultra rare 2,400, that's going to be quite valuable too. I mean, like, basically anything other than the common is going to be pretty awesome to have. And don't get me wrong, even the common will be awesome to have, but you know it's all about the rares and the ultra rares and the secret rares. So yeah. Oh, this is Thor. Let me let me go to this one. Oh no, okay, yeah, just okay. The picture. So I'm not sure which is which. I don't know which one is gonna be the True Believer. I don't know if it's gonna be the full cover, or I'm assuming it's gonna be the full cover, right? Wouldn't you want that to be the secret rare? But I don't know. But yeah, definitely got to have at least one of these. I don't even care if it's the common. These are gonna be fully readable, so these will just be nice to have in your collection. I'm not sure what the resale value is gonna be. I'm not sure how many people are gonna put these up for resale. And these are just going to be awesome to have. Marvel's first digital comics in NFT format on the VV platform. I mean, you really can't lose for $7 at a shot to get an ultra rare or a secret rare or a rare. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spam that buy button and hope I can get at least 10 and hope I come out lucky. That's basically my strategy. It looks like the Loki drop is going to be a bit more rare, since there's only 50,000 compared to the 60,000 of the other two, and the secret rare is only 500 editions. So that's interesting. You would think that the Marvel issue number 1 would have less editions than all of them, but they chose Loki to have less total editions. So I wonder why they did that. But anyway, it's Loki and Thor. What else can you say? You got to try to get at least a few and hope that you get a rare or a secret rare. And yeah, that's all there is to say about that, really. And then the Fantastic Four. I mean, it's the Fantastic Four, you know, iconic group of heroes there. And same deal for the rest of them. I'm going for all of these. You know, I know a few people aren't happy with the blind box situation, but it is what it is. I think it's quite fair, honestly, because if they didn't do a blind box, these secret and ultra rares and rares would be selling out quicker than I don't know what. So it's cool that I like the fact that there's mystery to it. Obviously, everybody wants the secret rare and ultra rare, but I think the blind box, and for the $7 price, I think it's pretty fair. You know, it's gonna add a little gamification and mystery to it. I think these are gonna sell out in like 5 minutes, so there's no really stress. Just hit that buy button and hope that you can get at least 5 to 10. That's sorry for the sniffling, but that's basically the strategy, man. Nothing much more to say. This is gonna be a huge drop. This is an iconic drop. Yeah, man, I'm sure they have more comics on deck, but these are the first 3 that they're bringing out. This is highly anticipated by a lot of members, and VV's changing the game here. I mean, you know, I think Terra Virtua has some digital comics, but I want to see what the quality is on these. I want to see how they do it. I can't wait to read a comic. You know, it's been a while since I read a comic. I think the last comic I read was like The Walking Dead. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what this is all about. You know, it's going to bring a little bit of history. You know, we're going to see our favorite heroes, old school. I think this is awesome. This is very bullish as an investor in the OMI token and in the VV collectibles. And yeah, man, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just happy that this is happening. So that's my strategy, man. Basically, get as many as I can for $7. That's basically a steal. It's the best $7 I'm going to spend this Thursday. So yeah, you know, let's get it. All right, so that's the video, my friends. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, or if you learned something, feel free to leave a like for your bromie to help me in the YouTube algorithms. And feel free to share this with somebody who you think might need to see this. So yeah, man, the comics are here. I can't wait to see how this goes. This is very bullish all around for the VV project and the Komi as a company. I can't wait to see what else is in store. I know this is just the beginning. I would love to see like animated pages one day in the future. I know that'd be a lot of work, but it would blow our minds if that was ever to be a thing. Or even animated covers or holographic covers. I mean, there's so many possibilities and variants. I can't wait to see how that goes. So yeah, man, leave it in the comments. What's your strategy? What's your favorite comic? Are you excited about this? Are you not excited? Do you like the blind box format? Leave it in the comments, man. I'm curious to see what you guys are thinking. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm no expert here. I'm just your friendly neighborhood genius, sharing his thoughts and opinions on the situation, so take everything that I say with a grain of salt, because I could very well be wrong on a lot of this stuff. But with that being said, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Until then, peace out and hodl strong, my friends. Later.